Hi, welcome to the Big Bear Homestead. And today we're doing another weekly garden update. Okay, so we're going to give you guys some updates on what we've been doing in our gardening area here on the Big Bear Homestead. Well, right behind me is an arbor that we started cleaning up. Now we're going to hang a swing from this, and then these roses right here are going to get planted. Look at the rose right here. They're going to get planted in that area, and just going to be another sitting area for here in the garden. We've started playing with the layout of some of the beds for this second half of the garden. Now, we're going to do something really cool with these stumps, because we've got this stump and we got this stump. Now, this stump is obviously bigger than that stump. So we're going to let them dry out throughout this year, and then we're going to cut them straight across, and then I'm going to drill holes down in it, and I'm going to dig out a bowl. I'm going to make that one, the bigger one, a bird bath, and then this smaller one, I'm going to make it a place where bees can come get some fresh water. And what we'll do is we'll dig out the bowl, but then I'll place a bunch of stones, those decorative type of stone, in there, so that way the bees can land on the stones and then be able to get the water that way. Now, off to the garden. Here is the orange bed and the blue bed, our control. Now, it's starting to look like, look at all of the grass and stuff that's in my compost. That might be spinach, but that's grass, that's grass. Okay, now let's come over here to the blue bed, where this is the soil 3. And no grass. Just everything that we sowed. Now we need to get in here and thin out the radishes, which we'll probably do this evening. We'll get in here and thin them out, and basically Robin likes to go in there, and when she's thinning out, she transplants the radishes into another area. Now right here again is our cabbage bed. We got somebody going to town on it, and that one's going to be a really good head of cabbage. But there's the cabbage bed, and here is the Brussels sprout bed. I said earlier that I don't think I may get any Brussels sprouts off of these, but I don't know. Some of these are starting to show some promise with how tall they're getting, and I've been watching down here in this area to see if any Brussels sprouts have started to form. And so I'm still kind of holding out, still kind of hopeful for those. Now we've come to our other vertical garden here. Okay, now both of these have soil 3 compost in them. They also have our cucumbers, which is all of this right here, are cucumbers. Now those are Boston pickling cucumbers. right there. And then they also have radishes, and these are a bush bean that they have with them. Again, the radishes need to be thinned out, and that'll more than likely get done this evening when Robin gets home. Now we come up here on our pizza garden. Now this is one of our companion planting gardens. It's got oregano, pepper, basil, pepper, and a tomato. And looks like maybe some garlic or onion is trying to come through or something there. Same way with this guy here. Same thing. This is an eggplant that has peppers on either side and bush beans growing over there. And it also has some spinach that looks like it's starting to come up in there. And then we jump over here to a long bed that we have here. This is a squash plant, and this has the radishes in it as well. Let me come down here. Now this is a straight neck one. We save the Bonnie sticker. We save it every year because we save the seeds, and so we do that one. Here's the radishes. Now Robin started thinning those out because that's what that row right there is. Now we also have corn coming up. We put corn in each corner, and it's up. And then we got this thing that I mispronounced last time, and it's the tomatillo or whatever with the purple basil, and it also has some mint in with it. And you come over here to this other bed that looks pathetic. It has the oregano, the basil, and another tomato in it. This is it just got beat down from the rain, and it doesn't look like it got watered incorrectly. Now behind me, in the big orange bed, you've probably seen it when I was flipping around. It has the strings and stuff across it. We are going to be doing a video on the square foot gardening method. Hopefully next week we'll get that out. Now Robin's very excited about this. This is her loofahs, and they're starting to, some of them are starting to come up and some of them not. Now those are from seeds that we saved. Now the peach tree still looks the same, the grapes and stuff are still the same, not much has changed with those. And same way with the raspberries. The raspberries are just about tall enough for us to go ahead and secure them to that second wire. We'll probably have to do that by next week, and we'll show you guys that next week. But I really wanted to show you what we did today. Now, we've done the second till on our big garden area. We basically did the first till, and we waited 2 weeks, and then we did the second till. Now we just got done putting in these tomatoes, and right now I'm filming you on my GoPro because there's a threat of some rain coming. So if it starts to rain while I'm out here filming, I went with the GoPro so that way I don't have to worry about the camera getting wet. And it is starting to drizzle. But we got our panels up for tomatoes, and this will go all the way down. Now they do have to be watered in. They're drooping from the transplant, but they'll perk right back up if it rains this evening or if we come out here and water. Now tomorrow, in the area that I'm standing in right now, we will be placing right here where I'm at more squash and zucchini. Then we'll do more corn, then our okra, and then a surprise for the love of my life. And then, so that's about it for this garden. Most of this garden has been reserved for her surprise. And so, kind of excited about that to be a hero. Yep, I'm already getting my hero walk down. Anyway, and then this is eventually, once we cut everything back and get it all placed back up, this is the base for our aquaponics system right there. And then all the way over there is all of the parts. And let's go over there because we got to look at Ladessa's sweet peas anyway. And so there's Ladessa's sweet peas. I mean, look at this mamma jamma right here. Look at these. Look at that pea all the way out there. It's not quite ready yet. So, kind of really enjoying these with the vermicomposting. That vermicomposting, this right here that we learned through M.I. Gardner, has really done wonders for this raised bed here. I mean, we got peas everywhere. Look at that. That one's ready to eat. So, yeah, this is where she learned it from. Let me tell you what. Look at this bad boy. Hold on. Make sure I get it in there. Look at that. Yes, sir. Now, all this stuff right here, that's all the aquaponics parts. And hopefully, we'll get that together here in the next couple of weeks. But the most important thing right now is to get the stuff in the ground that needs to get in the ground. And that's what we're focusing on. So, between that and then trying to hurry up and get the orchard in, it's one of those things that the aquaponics is pushed to the back burner for right now. We will be adding a chicken coop to this garden area where we're going to run chicken tunnels. And we're probably going to be moving that over this week sometime. It's probably going to go right here in this corner right here, right next to that green bed. It's where we're going to house it and then let them run up and down and around to do pest control. But before I do that, I want to add my Bermuda grass seed in between the beds, so that way it does look more like a house in a neighborhood, so that way you guys know it will give you the final look. That way maybe you can use it as an example to your HOA. Well, that's about it, because the peach tree and the grape, like I said, the grapes and the raspberries all look the same from last week, so I'm not going to bore you with that. That's the stuff that we've been doing. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this garden tour. And come back next week and we'll show you how everything has grown within a week's time. So thanks for coming by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless. And have a nice day.